Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. I'm here on a Sunday. I'm here on a Sunday afternoon. It's not even very late in the day, and I wanted to talk about 4th of July, but I didn't want to do it. I was technically alright. So you're probably thinking, oh, she had to work Saturday. She has to work. I was off Saturday, and I'm off today. So yes, but in exchange for this holiday miracle, I will be working the next 8 days straight. Maybe just 7, if we can work something out. But I still plan to stream on like some of the shorter days. Like there's a few half days mixed in there. So it's not all straight, open to close, but the schedule for streaming this week might be a little topsy-turvy, to say the least. But yeah, that's an important thing to say right as I start, when there's no one here. But yeah, I'm going to just be talking about the 4th of July. I'm going to be reacting to some things on Instagram, because that's the only... Oh, hey, Trip. Hi, how was your 4th of July? Thanks for stopping by, but also happy 4th of July, because I wasn't here yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna be, good. That's good. Mine's good. Oh my gosh, I gotta turn off this heating fan. It's such a horrible cycle. I hurt. I went to family. I was at a barbecue yesterday that I was not planning on going to, because I didn't realize until Saturday that I didn't have to work Sunday, and it's Saturday. I didn't have to work the weekend. It's like, oh my goodness, that never happens. This never happens, but yeah, things have to be shuffled around so I can cover other people during the week. So the Trip, I don't know if you were here when I first started, but streams are going to be a little bit haywire this week, just saying. But I wanted to talk about this great country. Why am I not looking in the correct direction? I've learned my lesson. Oh, that's right. I rotated myself. I rotated myself. There we go. Still, like, tilted. There we go. Kinda see ya. Kinda not really. But when am I not just looking past your body into your soul? But yeah, we have some art. Maybe I can make this bigger. Let me see. How much bigger can I make this? Not insanely big. I have my a very, very poor setup here. Let me move myself. I thought I was gonna be able to be centered, but yes, let's look at some things on Instagram, because that's the only, whoopsie, Control Z that. Okay, only social media that I have whatsoever, but that's fine. It survives. They're all the same. Okay, everyone tries to tell you need to come over to this platform and and engage with this audience. It's like they're all the same. They're all the same. I saw in an update. I don't know when it showed up, but I just realized that they have community notes now on Instagram. So it's like, it's just all merging into the same thing. Nothing is unique or special to one platform. And if you think it is, then you're wrong. Community notes is actually a very helpful tool. So I'm happy to have other platforms incorporate it. But yeah, this was the 4th of July artwork. Everything is staying on mute. In fact, I'm just going to mute the tab audio, just so that you don't have any incidents, But yeah, that was the 4th of July, second one that I showed several sneak peeks to. But I had so much fun making this one. Weeping Stars and Stripes is the USA variant. I posted it. I made a post on YouTube. I never post to YouTube. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start trying to post more art. Not more art, but just the ones that are me. Cause like as far as my OCs, nobody cares. No one cares. People, anyone who's at this channel, I assume is at this channel is watching for me. So the ones that I do of myself, then I'll post sometimes. The main thing that made me think of that was like you know, Common America, who I'm very much channeling with this outfit, this variant of Weeping Star. It made me think I was not crazy tough. I kind of knew from the beginning what colors were going to be swapped out with what. So it's basically black was blue, purple went to red, and pink turned to white. But there's some things that had to be tweaked, like for the inside of the cape flare thingy, and everything else that was gold and yellow stayed gold and yellow. And I decided to make the jewels white because I don't know, it just seemed like the best option. I didn't want there to be too much red, but if we zoom in, which maybe I don't have to zoom in because I have multiple slides here, you can see the text, the shading on the gems is blue and red, so it makes a red, white, and blue kind of silhouette. Not silhouette, but you know, shadow. I don't know what. I guess it's the shadow part. I don't know. I like drawing diamonds. And then the eye patch was fun because I was like, the original Weeping Star has a border, has like a line border, but I didn't want that for this one. I was like, how do I make it different? And I was like, oh, it could be like patchwork, kind of look like blue jeans, very American. So that's what I did. I just made the line dotted, the border line there dotted, to kind of emulate like a jeans pocket or something. I don't know, but I think it worked out okay. More sparklies. I love drawing gems. I know I'm not the best at it, but it's just so much fun rendering these. They're so shiny, reflective. Just captures light off of everything. I love it. And then the Weeping Star itself. I've had someone ask me, like, what is Weeping Star the name of the staff? And I was like, it is, but it's also the name of the transformation itself. So when I heard of Weeping Star, it means the form, but also the staff. So, but yeah. Don't look too closely at the flag. I promise it has 13 stripes and 50 stars, but they're a little bit, the way it's connected to the pole is a bit wonky because I kind of drew up the shape of the flag first and worried about the pattern after, and it shows, but it's fine. It's fine as long as you don't look too closely, and no one ever does. It's not like I provided a zoomed in slide of that section or anything. But yeah. I guess we could talk about some art fight stuff. I was gonna say that for our art fight stream. The reason this is not an art fight stream is because, again, I'm still very tired. I'm very achy, and I want to just have a laid back stream. But I guess there'll be a stream tomorrow. I have to look at my schedule and figure things out. Most likely Wednesday, Tuesday is not happening, which is my normal days for me. But yeah, some art fight I got. I guess I can pull up art fight on this while it's still in vertical mode, right? Yeah. But I got attacked, I think, twice. I have to double check. But these were initial target was this one, who's a jester. That's the one I drew on stream. So that's the finished result of that. I think it turned out very well. Creator liked it. They are not on Instagram, or they are on Instagram, but they don't want to be tagged. So anything I post, if someone has an Instagram account, then I'll tag them, or I'll just type in the name of whatever social media that they want to be known by or whatever. But this person apparently is on Instagram, can't tag them. But yeah, still had lots of fun. Wait a second, let me pull up. I haven't posted these on Instagram yet, but I will. Let's see, the other attacks we have. This is a 1 Evichu. She's a VTuber. A small VTuber. Still bigger than me, because, you know, I'm dust in the wind. But, they seem really nice. I like their design. They are a Demon Orca. Evichu, the Demon Orca. And, I can pull up we'll pull up. Nah. He deserves it. But, yeah, I saw her design. I was like, and she didn't have any followers on Artfight, so I was like, okay, you fit the criteria. Bam, attack. So, yeah, I had lots of fun doing this. This one was very fun. I like the little details. I like this hair, which is a hair, like, pattern that I see on a lot of VTubers. I never realized how, like, not difficult, just, like, more in-depth it is drawing this type of hair, especially when it's two-toned like that. So it's like this. Oh, I don't have a... Do I have a cursor? There we go. Kinda. So it's like this part, like, swoops down over top of the bangs that are going this way, but then with this, what I assume would be the other edge of the bang is also that color, so it's interesting. It's interesting. I like it a lot. But, yes, that's a shirt. Oh dear. Okay. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. But, yes. Evichu, the Demon Orca. And very fun to draw. I love drawing fishtails, you know. Krista, I'm gonna do more artwork of Krista. But yeah, I just chibiified her. And, cause I like, chibis are just so much fun to do. They're easy, they're quick. Now, that one wasn't, you know, quick, you know, by my standards, but it was still pretty quick. I had it done in a day, so, this next attack, I guess I'll show, I still have the base reference image saved on here. So, Justin, it's like Jester and Justin, I think, a combo. This is the revenge, is it? Yes, this person attacked me. They got Numiki. That was my first attack of the season. And I was so happy. I was like, yay! I knew I knew deep down she was gonna be the first one to get hit. She's just a, you know, cute little angel. So, this is one of their characters. I have to look up what the person's name is again, because I forget. But, that's my attack of their character. I kinda went, you know, not all out, but, first non-chibi. And yes, I chose another Jester. Okay, I don't have a problem. I like Jesters a lot. They're nice, you know? But, yeah, I decided to go with Jester. At first, I was thinking about making a whole card and, like, having it... Cool, thank you. Having a whole card and, like, having... You know how the playing cards have mirrored images of character, and so I was, like, thinking about, like, drawing this in a way where it can be doubled and then flipped and rotated, but, like, that's a lot of work. So I decided just to draw a half body and then make a tiny little... and make him holding a Joker card with his face on it. Which is good. I think I like how this turned out a lot. The rendering is pretty simple. I'm not 100% satisfied with the readability of this hand. Like, I looked at a reference image of someone holding a card for this, and I feel like I followed the reference pretty well, but, you know, I think the shading somehow botched. I botched the shading. And, it, like, hurts the readability of the hand, but... I don't know. But yeah. What else? Let me go to... Let me see. Go to Artfight. How much am I... Okay, so we can just see You just see the attacks. Let's see. Or not. Oh wait, yeah, profile. some of the things cropped off here. 1 second, let me see if I can fix the crop buffer. Filters. If we just make this 600, 620. That's good. Let's just do 600. I think that's the proper cutoff. Okay. Oh dear. I keep forgetting I have to room. Okay. Number pad. It only works when I don't want it to work. I have to remove those shortcuts because I'm like typing stuff and it's like switching scenes and stuff in the background. But yes. Heck. Let's see. So yeah, attack number 1 was by Sunehu, and they got no Mickey. Sorry about the noise. You know, screw it, I'm just gonna talk through it. But yeah, very cute. Very happy to receive it. Second person got Zoe. And this person's been added to the list for revenge. It is friendly fire, however, but that's fine. I will put the friendly fire. But yeah, very cute, very adorable. I think I might draw 2 of these people's characters because they get 2 for 1 deal. They have a couple. Well, not a couple, but like a crush pair. And I thought I'd draw the 2 of them. But yeah. I was muted that whole time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. That sucks. Alright, well, that's the first picture about the dog I was just saying. That I was reading the comment where someone said, you know, America's such a great country that people who hate it refuse to leave. I was like, yeah, that's true. Quick recap, sorry, I forgot I was muted. I was to say that I wanted to see more artwork, like hand-drawn stuff of people doing, you know, America fan art. But unfortunately, a lot of the art that I have been seeing is AI generated, and it like makes me sad. It's like, it's our 250th birthday. But you don't care, apparently. I guess you don't care about this country enough to actually put in the work to make something that's real. It's like someone going to the store and buying a pre-made cake, and like it's fine. You can post a picture of that cake, but it just shows that you don't care enough to make the cake yourself. And you know, it's probably posting the picture of the cake is not relevant. I don't care. I don't care if you bought a cake if you made if you made at home like a 3-story, you know, God bless America cake with a edible eagle on the top like that, I'd be impressed by that. That would be something worth posting. But it's just like, I see the AI art and it's just like, you don't care. You don't care enough about our country to even make something with your own hands, and it's sad. So, I'll be skipping over those when I see them. There's been lots of cool drone shows. I did not go to the fireworks. It was so hot yesterday. And I'm looking outside today. Today's really nice. I was like, why couldn't it be this temperature yesterday? But yeah, I was baking yesterday when I wasn't inside. Obviously, I was inside most of it, but you know, the way to the barbecue. The car I rode with someone else instead of taking my own car, and their AC is broken, and I was just like, I should have offered to take them, but the gas, man. The gas. So but it was hot. It was hot. I was soaked by the time I got there. And when I came back, I was soaked. And then I got on the treadmill for an hour and just was drenched. I lost gallons. And then I showered after it and I was fine. But it was just like, oh well, I'm already like dripping. I might as well just finish getting a like quick little workout. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Something about the heat. Oh yeah. I was also telling some of my family, like, like, I see people, like, you know, foreigners mostly Europeans. Oh, that is so awesome. I love that. Just another day in New York. That's so cool. It's like people from Europe, like trying to be like 250, big whoop, or we were older than that, and just like look, and then I forget what post it was. It was some post someone made, and I looked at the comments, and someone's like, how you dealing with the heat wave over there? Like, and every single time, like, I see someone like dogging on America that's from that part of the world, I just like think to myself, like, yeah, your face is melting off. Your face is melting off, and we have AC. Oh my gosh, I can remember when I first found out that Europeans don't have AC. I was like, because I first started talking to people in Europe when I started learning German. Like, so that's when I like first like really got into the culture of a country over there, and like got to know people personally online. And like, I remember one of my friends, like Tim, telling me, he's like, oh, you have air conditioning over there, that must be so nice. I'm like, wait, you don't? And like, this person's on VR chat, they have a headset. I'm like, you're not broke. If you have a headset, you're not broke. Why don't you have AC? And he's like, we just don't have them over here. And I was just like flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. Like, what? So I know people in Germany are not having a good time. People in Britain right now are not having a good time. And I do feel bad for them. Except the ones that try to rain our parade during our birthday. Those ones can melt. But everyone else, you know, I hope the heat wave passes because it's gotta be brutal. It's gotta be brutal. I don't have to deal with it. I have AC. But, yeah. That's AI. No, thank you. If someone had made this dress, someone had made this actual outfit for them and given it to them to wear. Oh, wait. Is this no. I was like, that second one almost looked real. But yeah. I don't care. $250. I wonder who designed this logo for the 250th. Because I've been seeing this, I mean, like shirts and all this. Like, who's in charge of the official US branding for this? Oh my gosh, this is... Second, I just gotta... There we go. Japan celebrates America's 250th with drone show featuring Trump and PM Takaishi. Sorry about the buffering. I have the VPN. It has to stay on. Otherwise, we might get ads that we don't want. 1 second. I saw other posts about Japan too before this one. I didn't see this. That's cute. Oh, let's see what them together. I love that. Best friends. Yeah, they're best friends. Japan and America are best friends. Okay? We get along very well. I mean, like their culture, they like our culture. It's a mutual respect. I wish more countries had that. Birthday, New York. Holy crap, that must have been so hot. I'm so glad I didn't go to any show. My neighbors set off fireworks, and I like peeked out the window. I couldn't see anything, so because all the trees are in the way. Kind of live out in the middle of the woods, so, and I'm not walking all the way to the nearest clearing to be able to see anything. So I was just like, I was done. After I got out of the shower yesterday, I was done. I was not going back outside. It was just, I was just sweaty and sticky all day, and this looks awesome. But nothing's worse than being sweaty and sticky and having to be pressed up a bunch of other people that are sweaty and sticky. So, yeah. American flag with 200. Wait, 200. This calculi. American flag with 420 stars and 69 stripes. Why? I mean, it's not. Why does it seem like protests don't actually result in any kind of change anymore? Is that completely unrelated to the... Is this just flag redesigns? US flag, but it's 50 stripes and 13 stars, but they're also switched. That's... that's cursed. I mean, you can barely make out the stars. It's like... interesting. American flag design. Yeah, I might be racist, but you're mean, and that's worse. Eh. No more redesigns. This one's cool. This is a potential future where we've, you know, taken over a little bit more of the world. Well, no, actually, no, not the stripes part, actually. The stars part. I've seen this one before. World record for the biggest American flag. Interesting. I wonder what it's made of. I guess it says it's like tarp. I have to imagine that's just like a giant waterproof tarp. It's gonna take forever to load. Sorry. I'm sorry about the buffering. I can't do anything about it. The VPN has to stay on. Maybe that's all there is to it. So is it sad? Is it sad that that doesn't almost doesn't look real? Like it's so perfect and crisp. I can picture that like being AI. I'll have to do research. I don't see if that's actually real. 1 second. Biggest US flag. Seeing lots of images that aren't that image that I saw in the video. I don't know. I don't know. If it's real, that's cool, but I can't verify if this is real. Yay, more AI. That's what I saw. I saw other images of this. This is cool. Where is this? Size of several football fields. That's cool. So like even this doesn't look real. That's so sad. That's so sad that there's like so much AR. Like some of the stuff that I've seen, like I think this would be so cool. This would be so cool if there wasn't like a tiny voice in the back of my head saying, "Well, that could be generated. That could be fake." You know, it could just like I'm looking at the people in the crowd, and I guess it helps to have multiple angles. That's so cool. And stars. I don't want to be that person who's be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so awesome," and then just find out later it's like, "Oh yeah, that wasn't real." I don't. I think most of them are real. I do. That's not real. That's also not real. Kind of having a hard time telling, honestly. Rolly US flag. That is really cool, though. That's a very American thing to do. Have the truckers line up. Like this, it's just the shots, it's the angles, everything. This looks like it could potentially be. I'm losing my mind. I'm paranoid. Oh, I hate what AI's done to the internet and like perspective of sharing images. Cause like I don't know, something about this looks too perfect. It looks too straight. What the heck's going on up here? Oh, maybe that's just jutting out from something that's behind the building. What the heck? This is AI, right? This person has their feet on back. This person right here is running, but their feet and their legs are on backwards. Awesome. Or maybe they're not. Maybe not. At the barbecue, my mom was talking about apparently there's some family member that I don't know, but he was very anti-firework, and they were like talking about how like it disorients the bees, and the bees that are not active at that time of night. And no, was it my mom or was it my sister? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't. Oh my gosh, my memory is so bad. Someone brought up that conversation, and they were just talking about how they always talk about the bees, and they're like, "Oh, fireworks don't know the bees." I don't know. Large maritime celebration, the largest. So many cool sailboats. It's always cool to see sailboats, but they're still a thing. It's so complicated, so complex to rig. Like, just look at all these little people. There's people on the ropes. And I guess that the ball drop did happen, despite a certain somebody's attempts to get that canceled. That's cool. I still wouldn't want to go. I get it. I understand people who don't like fireworks, like just because they don't like loud, crowded noises. It's fine. Okay. You know, I empathize. But don't ruin the fun for other people. If you don't like it, don't go. Almost missed this. Guess what? First ever pyro drone show. So I think they're like drones with like flamethrowers attached to them, or that's cool. One second. Okay. Sorry about that. Trains. Not into trains that much. No city does it like Las Vegas. good. I've seen better, though. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is the best way to watch fireworks. From the comfort of your home, where you don't have to hear it. That's awesome. Kind of wonder with the drone shows, because like I feel like they would each cause interference. I'm sure they have this figured out. Smarter people than I make these things and program them, but like, oh, the space shuttle. Oh my gosh, getting reminded. Keep getting reminders that Dr. Stone is over. Oh my gosh, I miss them so much. I was reading one of the, I guess it's the epilogue chapter, like the bonus chapter, and I like it, but I still want more. It's you when you like watch one of those animes like over the course of a couple years, and you know, you get really close to those characters, and then it ends, and it's like, huh. And there's just like this void. That's what I'm feeling right now with Dr. Stone, because I really love Dr. Stone. It's probably gonna be my second all-time favorite anime. But yeah, I gotta find something else to replace the void. I still have other shows that I'm still watching, but man, Dr. Stone was special. There's never gonna be another Dr. Stone, I feel. I was cracking up. I don't want to spoil anything, but the last episode I was cracking up. This one scene reminded me of another boy genius, and I'm like, that has to be a reference. Come on. But yeah. What's the most American anime? Okay. Sweet, more real art. Sorry, I wasn't gonna argue. The most American anime, that's it. Do you mean I don't know, because you could, I guess like the anime that embodies like American spirit. I probably want to say Sonic the Hedgehog, even though it's Sonic's technically not an anime. I mean, there was Sonic X, but Sonic as a franchise is very American coded. I've talked about this several times in the past. Why, you know, we eat Sonic up over here, while Japan's just like kind of they could take it or leave him. And part of that has to do with the freedom aspect. Like there's just do not value freedom as much as we do here, and Sonic's all about freedom. You know, freedom to move, go where you want, adventure, be free, be yourself. Don't be tied down by the system, and that's not... Japan's all about the system. They very much are in favor of the system, and they engrave that into their, like, children at a very young age. And it results in, you know, certain values and certain attitudes and outlooks on life just not being as attractive to them. Like, brainwashing and programming, it starts young. People don't realize this, but their whole culture is, like, centered around... You know, you being a cog in the machine, and that's a good thing. You need to love the machine, and your part, and your role that you play in it. And anyone who tries to be their own individual is just seen as a bad guy. It's an underlying factor over there that you're just seen as a troublemaker. You're trying to drag down the whole group if you step out of line. And, you know, so yeah, if you look at it from that perspective, it makes a lot of sense that Sonic is not very popular in Japan. And again, I'm not talking so much about Sonic X, the anime, because you asked about anime, but, the most American anime, maybe My Hero Academia? That's like literally based on, like, American comic book superheroes. So, and, you know, that again, very, very, very successful over here. I kind of want to look into the animes. What are the animes that don't do well over here? They're like super popular in Japan, but Americans just, and Westerners in general, just don't pick them up. It doesn't get big over here. Might want to look into those. What the? Oh my gosh, it's hot again. I might want to check out some animes that are not as popular and maybe just take a look at them and see what is it that causes them not to gel. It's heating up. I turned my heating pad off. This is horrible. Dilemma I'm stuck in because my back hurts and I want to use my heating pad, but if I use the heating pad for too long, then I start sweating because it's hot. Huh? Is this gonna be cake? It looks like cake. Someone made a Washington Monument cake. It'd be like a really, really thin pillar cake. Yeah, they like cut it vertically. Or I guess cut it into horizontal pieces. No, that's not gonna load anymore. The US says 250, but the speed limit is not. If that's real. I'm pretty sure it may be. Yeah. I can imagine. I've seen lots of images of like people who like program the road signs, like just putting funny messages and stuff. So I can believe that someone would do this. And that they'd be allowed to do it. Happy 4th of July. Don't forget to burn the colonizers' flags. I don't agree with that. But it is America, so you have the right to burn any flag you want here. What the heck? Is that real? Can't tell. What does this have to do with the 4th of July? Some stuff is just not gonna load. It might be looping. No, I won't be turning my volume on, I'm sorry. Have to. Gotta keep it muted. Oh yeah, I saw this. I was wondering like how... First of all, where are the projectors for this? And how powerful those have to be able to show up so high. Like, I'm assuming they're on the ground. The projectors have to be on the ground. The aspect ratio on that's gotta be crazy. That friend was getting on me for like saying Freedom Month all the time. I had to look up the people actually. I know I didn't make that up. I didn't make it up. I know I heard someone else say it and then I started saying it. But I do wonder like how many other people use the term Freedom Month. Everyone knows exactly what I mean when I say it though. This is not... I can't tell. I can't tell if this is real or not. That's so sad. That sign is legible. If it is real, it's an amazing photo, but man, I just can't tell. Same with this, you know? I think this is real. Well, I hate to be that person, but like, if, you know, people are posting AI generated images, it hurts the celebration, because it's like, you're trying to show off how big and crazy this party was and how everyone was here, and as soon as someone finds out the images are fake, then that hurts our cred. Like, people need to learn this. Like, posting AI doesn't help. You're not cool. You're just muddying the waters and making it easier for people to say that it's all in our head. We're not that special. Look, we faked everything. Especially when it's photos. Not so much for art. The art doesn't really hurt anything, but AI generated photos is just such a pain to deal with. Photorealistic. They're not actually photos because they're not capturing anything that happened in reality. Some stuff just is gonna load. I just want to see cool stuff. Stop with the... Who is on the right here? Nothing. Oh, oops, there are comments. So people won, because we will win. Keep resisting. Okay. It should have been an image of Obama on the right. We went from chains to having one of our own in the White House. Put Obama on the right.
Your most accurate and dependable source of weather information 24 hours a day. Hey, good evening. You're watching the Weather Channel here on a Friday evening.
Not the Weather Channel. Changing that. I don't know if anything else is gonna... If no one else is gonna load. It's almost that day again. F the 4th. Now, actually, this does remind me of something that happened at work. I was helping a customer. I was helping an individual, a client. And you know, I'm this was Friday, was it? Yeah, Friday. So, you know, I'm decked out in my 4th of July wristband and earrings and headband. And I finish helping this woman, and I say happy 4th of July, and also this woman's black. That's important to the story. I finish helping a black woman, another black woman. And I tell her, how happy 4th of July, because it's Friday, 4th is tomorrow, and she turns around and she's like, Oh yeah, I prefer Juneteenth more. I prefer Juneteenth more. I'm like, okay. And I was like, we can celebrate both. And she's like, yeah, but I prefer Juneteenth more. And then she left, and I was just like, what the heck was that about? It's like, I like Juneteenth. Juneteenth is absolutely, because there are people I've met, and they're like, Juneteenth shouldn't be a holiday. And it's like, yeah, it should be a holiday. It's an important historical milestone in our country. Okay, it set us that, one step towards being what we claim to be in the Constitution, and I think it is an important milestone. But so I don't agree with all these people who are like, yo, Juneteenth shouldn't be a holiday. Like, yeah, it should. Okay, unless you think that that wasn't important. Is that something that didn't need to happen for America to be where it is today? But that aside, though, I was like, we can celebrate both. Like, the country, everyone who's a citizen here, like the 4th of July is for everybody. And but yeah, my boss was like behind me, and like later, like couple much later, like maybe like 10 or 15 minutes later, she like comes up to me like, "What's that about?" And I was like, "I don't know." She was like, she's one of those people, and I try not to talk too much about politics with my boss because I don't know where they line up. I have a feeling, they give off a vibe, but I don't want to say anything. And I'm pretty centrist, so I get along basically with everyone no matter what, unless you're an extremist. And they're definitely not that. But yeah, there was just like, she was like telling me, it's like, well, yeah, Juneteenth, it's important, but like both holidays, we can celebrate both. I was like, yeah, that's literally what I said. I was like, I don't know what's some people's problem. Like, I'm sorry, are you not a citizen of this country? Do you not care, like, about your home, about the culture that raised you, your parents' home? Like, whenever I meet people who like hate this country, but they live here, it's like, your entire life is here. It's like, do you hate yourself? And sometimes they say no. It's like, do you hate your parents? Depending on who they are, they might say yes to that, and that's a whole other can of worms that leads down a different path. It's like, do you hate your neighbors? Do you hate every single human being that you interact with? Or would you agree that, because if you are the type of person who like grew up in like some kind of like absolute cesspool and you just hate everyone around you, then I'm sorry for you. You must be in a bad pocket. But most people have positive interactions with society most of the time, unless they're doing something to actively exclude themselves from that society, whether that be not learning the language or just trying to be as disruptive as possible. Like, if you're chill, if you're cool, you'll get along with a lot of people. And if you are not getting along with a lot of people, then it might be that you're doing something wrong. I don't know. Like, but yeah, it's like I gotta get along with those people. I don't have a lot of friends, but the ones that I do have, I cherish them. I think the majority of the people that I meet are good people. They're not all smart people. That's a whole nother can of worms, good versus smart and all that, but it's so weird. It's just like, I was decked out for Juneteenth also, by the way. I had my earrings, my Pan-African colored earrings and necklace and bracelet. But yeah, it's like, this country's for everyone who's a citizen, like that. So the 4th of July includes you too. July 3rd. So, yeah. Oh, we reached the end. Is that the end? 1 second. That's the end, or it just has to refresh. What was that? I might have disconnected. What the... Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, I thought I DC'd. I might have DC'd. Nothing appears to be loading. Oh well. Oh yeah, I saw they put like a USA 250 thing on the Eiffel Tower. There's something I wanted to react to since I brought up Sonic earlier. There was an animation for... Oopsie. So I'm just working with a filter here in the background. Okay. Oops, can I rotate? There we go. This is gonna take forever to load. Everything's gonna take forever. Let's go over here because oh, sweet, I'm not signed in. Good. The Sonic animation. There we go. Sonic Memories and Beyond. I'm so excited for this. Are you kidding me? I have to be signed in to see it. Okay. Fine, we'll go to the browser. Ugh. Sonic Memories. I don't think there's ads on this because it's like placed in child. It's placed in the child pen, as every Sonic animation is, which is it's so dumb. They gotta fix that. It's only the English channel too. The Japanese channel like has comments enabled and everything for like the Tales Tube videos and all that. I'm gonna pause this music and unmute the tab.
Surprise!
I'm so excited. Amy's flip there is so good. Like, oopsie, I skipped ahead. It's so short. I'm kind of curious. Ooh. Some of these impact frames. Someone was saying, I was watching someone else react to this. Because I gotta see, you know, what other people are saying. Someone's like saying that the shadowed need metal here, but it looked like a punch to me. Yeah, he raises his knee, but that's a punch. Interesting. But I love Amy in this. We don't have an official date for this. by the way, but um oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It looks so beautiful. I wish they would make a whole series. I know it's like I'm like a broken record, and a million other people have already said that, but but yeah, it's true. A whole series. It's probably gotta be expensive. It's probably I know that 2D animation is very expensive. 3D is slightly more cost efficient, but it still racks up. It can still rack up a budget if it's like really detailed and specific like that. But man, I want a series. I want a new Sonic series, an animated series. The Chow shorts, those were good too. Like it doesn't have to be this super high like fidelity style that they did for the Shadow shorts, but even if something like in style of, like the Chow animations, that'd be fine. I'd be okay with that. Just something, and don't give it to the Canadians. um, but yeah, I wanted to say something. I was during the stream that I did on the same date as the anniversary stream where they had all those content creators get together. I was talking about how Sonic Crossworlds got an update for a new world, and I think people must have thought I was crazy because I was talking about this update like oh they added the Carnival Starlight Carnival from Sonic Colors. And I'm sure people were looking at me like I had like two heads. Like, what is she talking about? I couldn't find the video. Apparently, I must have hit like the next button on my video player while I was watching the stream, and it went to a preview for a mod. So it's a mod called Alternative Stages, and it lets you, I guess, swap out or it puts the skin over existing stages. But they look really good. They look like entirely new stages, by the way. But because they use this 35th anniversary logo at the beginning of it. These modders they like to use like the official like Sega logo and stuff, and they use this 35th anniversary logo at the beginning, and it's cut and edited in such a way that you could believe it's real. And I didn't realize that I even clicked onto the video because I was watching the birthday stream at the time, and it went to that mod preview. I was like, oh my gosh, this is an update. We're getting this in the game, and it's like, I went back and tried to find it in the video later in the stream afterwards, and I couldn't find it. I was like, what? I know I saw this. What? Why can't I find it? And it was not even in that video. It's a different video, and there was probably some fine text in there or somewhere that said this is not officially from Sega or something, but I missed it. I missed it because I was watching the birthday stream at the time, and I must have somehow skipped ahead to something else. And I don't. Why do they have to use official logos and stuff for their mod previews? I don't get it. It's very. I know why they get it. I know why they do it. It's just for. I don't know the visual appeal of it, to show that they're doing this for the 35th anniversary. I don't think I'm gonna install mods on the Crossworlds. I really want to race on the not Starlight Carnival, Tropical Resort. That's the one. Starlight Carnival is already in the game. It's the Tropical Resort Zone that was added, which is another stage that I love. I love the music of that, and yeah, I'm like talking like this is an actual update that's coming to the game, and might as well have just hallucinated it. Um, it does look like a really cool mod. Wait, maybe I'll show the mod. 1 second. Uh, but yeah, I was like looking at it. It's the way they edit it too. It's exactly how the official channel like edits their previews of like stuff that they're adding to the game. So you'll see. You'll see. I'll show you. Um, no, I didn't mean to click that. Alternate racetracks. Alternate, yeah, alternate stages release trailer. Like, even the title, it sounds official. Now look at this. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I didn't know, I didn't imagine it. Okay, but this does look very legit. Oh, come on. Why is my thing? 1 second. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Player messed up. Why? There we go. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Like, the logo and everything. Maybe this part doesn't look as official, but, well... I guess the Stillwater, I should have been give it the Eggman Land. That looks so cool, though. I don't play this game enough to warrant downloading an entire mod for this, because this is probably huge, like, file size. But it looks so good. Hey yo, how's it going? Hi! Royal Core. Hello, it's going very good. How are you? I'm just chit-chatting and talking about Sonic stuff. I saw this video. I, like, accidentally clicked onto it during the live birthday stream, and I thought it was real. And I'm just showing people, I was talking about it as if it was real, and just showing people that I'm not crazy. I didn't imagine it, but this is what I saw. I somehow got here, like, during the birthday stream for Sonic, and I thought this was like a real preview of an update that was coming to the game, and it's a mod. I can still have it, but haven't played a Sonic game forever. Yeah, this is for Racing Cross Worlds. And it looks so good, but I have the game, I don't play it enough to justify downloading a mod of this size. Because I'm sure this is huge, but... this looks very, very good. I do love it. Especially Eggman Land and, Tropical Resort Zone, which is there should be showing next. Get to it. No, okay, after this one? This is not even a new stage, this is just a day-night, time of day change. Last Sonic game I played was Sonic Generations for the 3DS. Ooh, the 3DS. I played Sonic Generations. I played it on the Switch. I didn't know it was available. Actually, no, that's not true. I did know. I have heard about the DS version, but I thought the Switch version was like the inferior version because probably looks much better like on a real console. But I'm pretty sure the DS is a completely different game altogether. Get the tropical zone. This is the part that should have given it away to me that this was not real. Oh, look at that. That limited size map.
Time for some supersonic speed!
And that too. That should have given it away, but I'm dumb. But this, I love the Central City! Oh my... Never finished it though. Played like halfway. Aw. It's a good game. I wish... I want another, iteration with Silver. He did Silver dirty. He's a time traveler. How'd they not include him? when I play Sonic Generations, I find myself going back to like 4 stages that I really like, and I kind of just ignore the rest of the game, if I'm being completely honest, you know? But, you know, those 4 or 5 stages that I do like, I like play them over and over again until I perfect them, and then I move on to something else and try to get better at that. And then, of course, you know, Shadow. The whole Shadow half is its own thing. Oh my gosh, this is Tropicals. This is the one. This is the stage that makes me want this game. It makes me want to install this mod because I love Tropical Zone. I love the music. I love the vibe. It's just so much fun. I love Sonic Colors. Probably Sonic Colors is one of my favorite Sonic games just because it was the first Sonic game that like was mine. Like I owned. Like we had consoles and stuff that I had to share with the whole family. But like one birthday I got a Sonic game. I got Sonic Colors. I think it was for my birthday for Christmas. I don't know. I got Sonic Colors, which is weird. What? I mean, I guess technically it was for the Wii, so technically it was for everybody else, but my parents knew that I specifically was a Sonic fan, and that's why they bought it for me, and, you know, my sisters were allowed to play it, but they bought it specifically for me, even though I had to... It sounded less like a birthday present, and more like it was just for everybody, but I'm the reason that they knew Sonic existed, okay? Uh-oh. Oopsie, I was holding the home button without even realizing it. Is this upside down? It is. I have this upside down. That's why my thumb's on the...
Let's go.
Not the power button. Volume? I was holding the power button and it was turned off.
Let's go.
Sonic CD is actually my favorite Sonic game.
Let's go.
I have not played Sonic CD, but I like the music from it. I suppose every Sonic game that I've never touched, I was like, I haven't played it, but I know the music, and the music's good. Or Sonic Adventure 2, yes. Sonic Adventure 2 is good. Why? A sec. Can I not change the, there we go. Quality. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I got that fixed. That wasn't working last stream. I feel bad. Just trying to fix the quality in this video. I don't think they... This is kind of cool. That looks a little bit clunky, but well. Eh. Heh. I thought I saw like somewhere Sonic Adventure 2 is like really cheap on Steam. I should probably pick it up and... I feel like I know the whole story already though. It's like, it's one of those games where... Bread? No? What? Who said anything about bread? But hi. Hi, Sniper. How you doing? But, yes. So, on Game Banana today. I don't have that. I don't have that. Bread. Breed? Am I having a dyslexia moment? I'm fine. That's good. I was also talking about this this preview for a mod pack for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds that I somehow managed to click on without knowing during the Sonic birthday live stream, and I thought it was a real update for the game. and I was really sad when I found out it wasn't real. Gotta replace a porch. Ooh, that's a lot of work. No, no one is breeding. I hope. I'm like far, well, not far, but I'm not. I can read. I just have to just lean in a little bit to be able to see the words correctly. Oh, 07. Look, it's just, the letters are really tiny, and I have dyslexia, and my glasses are not up to date. I really need to get them up to date. The last time I went to the eye doctor, they like talked me into getting contacts, and then I left without glasses. Well, gotta run. Have fun. Thank you. You too. Have a lovely rest of your day. What's your favorite? What's your favorite game / franchise? That's a hard question. Um, Before the whole debacle, happened the last, year and a half with Nintendo, I probably would have said Pokemon, but I've stepped away from Pokemon. Well, I stepped away from current Pokemon. I'm still playing, classic stuff, but yeah, it was probably Pokemon before Scarlet and Violet. I have to think about. There's so many Pokemon names I don't know now because I skipped. Well, I played whatchamacallit. I can't remember if I played Sword and Shield in English or not. I don't think I did. So basically, all Pokemon from Sword and Shield onward, any new Pokemon from Sword and Shield onward, I don't know their English names because I played the games in German from that point onward. Sun and Moon, I played Sun and Moon in English, I think once, and then I did another playthrough in French, which was dumb because I don't speak French. But yeah, probably Pokemon. Up until Legends ZA, I had bought every single Pokemon game. Like I was current with every single gen, and then Sword and Shield kind of threw me off a little bit. Scarlet and Violet was kind of the last straw, and I just skipped Legends ZA. I did not. I have Legends Arceus. I have, but I decided to skip ZA. For me, it would be Pokemon before Legends ZA. Do you have Legends ZA, and that was the breaking point, or do you stop before getting Legends ZA? Blue is my favorite Pokemon game, followed by Crystal. Cool. I don't know why I said it like that. Trying to think what my favorite. Which one is the one I had the most fun with? The first one I played was Pokemon Diamond. So Pokemon Diamond was my first game. I bought the Brilliant Diamond remake or whatever because it was my first game, but normally I don't buy the remake games, so like I didn't buy Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. But Brilliant Diamond I had to buy because Diamond was my first game. And which one is the one I guess it's like it feels like a trap because like I feel like the Diamond is the one I had the most fun with, but it might just be because I was super young and unburdened with the troubles of life, and also I was really happy to be able to play Pokemon at all because I grew up in a household where conspiracy theories were believed about certain things, and I was not allowed to watch the anime or play the games or anything as when I was little because my parents read something on the internet that made them believe you know the stories about people being against Pokemon and anime in general back then. So but did eventually break them down. they gave in and I got Pokemon Diamond. But I just remember this like having so much fun like watching the show and like dreaming that I could be a Pokemon trainer and I'd have my own Pokemon and go on adventures, and like that's what every kid does, I'm sure. It's like the ultimate fantasy for kids. And yeah. So Pokemon Diamond. Also, that was the one I played the most with I had all my sisters to play with too. And these days I have one sister to play with. And she's still an adamant Pokemon fan, like more so than I am. She got ZA, she got Eevee, Let's Go Pokemon and Eevee. And so it's like I was the fan first, but then I outgrew it first also. Not really outgrew it. I didn't outgrow it. It's just they just need to try harder, you know? They just need to put a little bit more effort. And Winds and Waves looks like it's gonna be that effort. But what the? This is loud. Winds and Waves looks like it's gonna have that effort. I still don't have a Switch 2. I also, when I said I was gonna buy Legends Z, I also swore off getting a Switch 2 for the time being. But that might change. I'll see if we get closer if Winds and Waves is gonna be worth the money. And if it is, then I'll get it. But yeah, I guess I gotta say Diamond. I don't want to fall into the trap of saying like the first one I ever played was my favorite. But people do that for other things like anime. The first anime I ever watched was probably either Pokemon or Sonic X, but I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon at the time, so I was doing it like behind closed doors. For me, favorite games / franchises are Pokemon, Zelda, GoldenEye, 07, Perfect Dark, Terraria, Minecraft, 7 Days to Die, Usu, Fear, and Borderlands. Oh my gosh. I didn't know this was a multiple choice answer. Okay, if I can name multiple, then I'm going to go with Pokemon, Sonic, Harvest Moon. What else? When it comes to franchises, I kind of just take a bite out of anything. There's not a single franchise that I stick with. I played like 2 or 3 Zelda games, so I don't know if that qualifies as me being called a fan. And 2 of those were the Toon, not even the mainline Toon, the ones with Toon Link. So, Animal Crossing and Splatoon. I mean, even though it's a newer IP, I do like Splatoon a lot. And I'm not going to be buying Splatoon Raiders because I don't have a Switch 2 and I'm holding out for the next mainline game. Oh, and I forgot Smash Bros. Oh yeah, Smash Bros. Too. Oh, and that reminds me, I forgot Kid Icarus. Which is... I want to come back so badly. I wanted to not be dead again. But, Smash Bros. Is single-handedly responsible for reviving the Kid Icarus franchise. Only to bury it again and never talk about it. There has to be a way to make it work on the Switch, right? They have the mouse controls now. They can do something with that, right? I don't know. Trying to... Poor Kid Icarus. Yeah, I know. They did Pit dirty. They had Pit and his friends take over the Snake. I forget what it was called when it was Snake, but there's those special, character tips with Solid Snake. They replaced Solid Snake with the Kid Icarus, which makes a lot of sense for if you know the characters. Like, that's totally something that they would do. It's just like breaking the fourth wall and running commentary on the character that you're fighting. That makes a lot of sense for the Kid Icarus character, so I understand why they did that. But they also had them like talk a big talk, like it's like the adventure is still gonna go. To revive just to be stomped again. Just get stomped again. Yeah. I don't understand. It's like during the conversations where they're talking about the characters that are in their own game, like they like talk like there's going to be more. They like say like, you know, the battle's not over yet. It's like a specific phrase that was said, or you know, we're still gonna face off again someday, and then like it made it sound like they were just talking like as if there was going to be another game, and then there never was. I was like, well, why'd you make them say all that stuff then? It's like I can't wrap my head around it. Who knows? Kirby's fun too. Mario, like, because I remember I had a Kirby game for my DS. Kirby Dream Land, yeah. One, I guess, I don't know if it counts as a franchise, because it has, like, well, it has multiple games in it. It has multiple installments, and by multiple I mean 3. But, I loved Drawn to Life. That was also another one of the first games that I got for my DS. Nintendogs, yes, Nintendogs was fun. That, I feel, there's a game that's like, it's like shovelware. It looks very similar to Nintendogs, but it's not. I almost checked it out. But, yeah, Drawn to Life was a game that, I loved so much. It was so much fun, cause I draw. I'm an artist, by the way. Everything that's not my model that you see on screen, was drawn by me. But even as a little kid, I was an artist, and my parents knew that, so when they got me and my sisters all our DSs, they got each of us different games, and the game that I got, I guess they got us each 2 games, or I don't know. Same but withdrawing. Same but not withdrawing. Okay. But yeah, because I was, even back then, even though I wasn't good, but even back then I was an artist, and my parents got me Drawn to Life. They're like, oh, she'll like this, and I did like it. It was like, this is supposed to be this silly little game. It has no right, the story has no right being as good as it is, and the music, like, Drawn to Life has some of my favorite music. It's so good. It's so good. So the first 2 games are like, mwah, I love them so much. If I figure out, I will play them on stream. If I can figure out how to hook my DS up to my computer without like downloading any illegal software or hardware. But I have so many good memories of that game. I just love the pixel art, everything's so expressive. And it's just fun drawing things in the game. And then, you know, whatever company had the rights to that game lost it, and by the time the 3rd game came out, they had completely lost the plot. It's like the third game I could play on stream because it's on the Switch, and I know how to hook up my Switch to the computer, but it's not the same. It's sad. You're an artist? What type of artist are you? Like a 3D artist? Photographer? Prompt engineer? That last one's a joke, by the way. I make music. So I mean, it's just thinking in the realm of visual. Music's awesome. I like music. Everyone likes music. That's cool. What type of music do you make? Is it drum and bass? That's the type of music I like. That's the music I want to learn music software because I do love. What kind of music do you like? I like drum and bass, almost exclusive. Well, no. There's a. Ooh, you like D&B? Yeah. There's a little wide range of music. Like I was talking at the barbecue on the 4th of July barbecue. I managed to like, work up the guts, like start a conversation or break into the conversation that some family members were having, and we were talking about music tastes, and it was so funny. My one sister was playing country music, and the other one was losing their mind because they hate country, and I'm not a fan of country, and so I was talking to her about what music that I like, and I like rock, different types of rock, so classic rock, alternative rock, metal, medieval rock, and folk rock. I don't know, I think medieval rock and folk rock are the same thing. And then outside of that, do you have a Discord server or something? I do not. I don't. Discord intimidates me. I can show you some stuff I've made. Oh, okay. I'll gladly add you on Discord. You know, as long as you're an adult. That's fine. I'm just Abiodun over there. I'm Abiodun everywhere. It's a pretty unique. It's not a unique name at all, but I guess it is. Abiodun is common, but it's not common enough on the web. I can usually snag Abiodun as a username most places. There's a couple places I wasn't able to, but yeah. But only if you're an adult. If you're a minor, get lost. On 24 through 25. Okay, that's fine then. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So rock, alternative rock, metal, some metal, not a lot, but some. Medieval or folk rock. I don't know which one's the correct term, but think Mantra and Sabaton, like those types of bands. And then in the EDM category, drum and bass, breakcore, little bit of funk, you know, just tiny bit. But yeah, it's kind of all over the place. The folk rock / medieval rock. Royal Core 1 also has one. Cool. All right, I'll add you. I started listening to the folk / metal rock when I started learning German, because I, was told, listening to the language, listen to music in your target language is something that could help. But I do not care for European rap or hip hop or anything like. Or I don't listen to pop. I don't even listen to like American pop music, and like rap and hip hop is just something that I don't like. I sound terrible, I know, but like Germans have a stereotype for being kind of squares, and German rap is not it. I'm sorry. Oh, kannst du ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen? Ja, ich kann. Bist du Deutscher? Das war so zufällig. Ich habe vergessen, ich denke, ich habe nicht den Deutschtag entfernt. Also, es ist möglich, dass deutsche Leute, der Deutschtag ist noch da. Okay, that explains it. Woher kommst du? Oder bist du einfach wie mir und lernst du Deutsch aus Spaß, oder? Also, my pronunciation is terrible. I'm sorry. I have not spoken a lick of German in like a couple weeks. Norwegian. What's that? Niederland. Right? Ich bin kein Deutscher, aber ich verstehe ein bisschen Deutsch. Habe eine 3-jährige Unterrichtsstunde in Deutsch gemacht. Let me try that again. Ich bin kein Deutscher, aber ich verstehe ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich habe eine 3-jährige Unterrichtsstunde in Deutsch gemacht. Ja, okay. Verstehe. Und Niederländisch und Deutsch sind sehr ähnlich. Ich habe Deutsch ausgewählt, weil ich habe gedacht, dass Englisch und Deutsch sehr ähnlich sind. Und, ja, ich musste nicht Deutsch lernen, aber ich will mein Gehirn, ich kann nicht sprechen. Ich will mein Gehirn verstärken. Und ich habe Deutsch ausgewählt, weil ich habe gedacht, dass Deutsch und Englisch sehr ähnlich und es wird leichter sein als andere Sprachen. It's cool, you know German. Thank you. It's not good. I like went really hard at it in the first year, and then the second year was a little bit less so, and then in the third year I did nothing. The only German that I interact with is like my devices, not this computer, but my cell phone and my Switch are set to German. So I usually play a lot of my games in German on there, but I'm practicing Japanese. Oh, see, Japanese, that was the hard one, because you have to learn a whole new writing system. Du kannst sogar Deutsch als ich. But yeah, not German. Japanese, that's a whole new writing system. That's a whole new writing system you have to learn. Part of me kind of wants to try Japanese, but like, I'm afraid the same thing's gonna happen with German. Like, I don't know. I could force the interaction with German, and maybe it would be easier with Japanese because, I like anime, and, I watch VTubers. There's a few Japanese VTubers that, I'd like to just know what's going on in their head as they're streaming. But, it is a lot of work. I'm so bad at kanji. I understand listening more. Yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to pronunciation. Yeah, I can barely speak in English. I do have some type of speech disorder. I don't know what, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, listening is usually easier than speaking for me too, when it comes to German. Because it's passive, Did you send me? I did not. Wait a second. Ah, sorry about the noise. My tablet slipped. It's upside down still. All right, it's gotta. One second, let me mute. There we go. Okay. Wait. I have to scroll back up, sorry. Wait, what? What is this? Username. Okay. I do not use Discord very often. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. The AC must be off again. I scrolled back up so I didn't read. I've done something to my drawing tablet that would maybe hurt you. Oh no. What did you do? I took some duct tape over half the tablet because I play a game called Usu. Where I use the tablet for aiming instead of mouse. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could play it like that. And grip makes... Wait. What makes it less likely for my arm to slip? Oh my goodness. What is this, like a Wacom tablet, or is it like a, you know, like an iPad? Or I assume you wouldn't do that to an iPad because that's a lot of money. But ooh, excuse me. Usu, or it's pronounced is it pronounced Osu? Wacom one. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. It's not a screen. Not a screen tablet. Circa 472. CTL. CTI? I sent the friend request. Oh, I can zoom in on here. CTL. I don't know what model that is. I don't have a Wacom anymore. Because I am I'm not a great artist. I have issues drawing. I know I can adjust, but for the longest time, all my drawings like came out very slanted because you're looking down, and like you're not looking down. You're drawing on one thing and looking up at another thing that's like slightly in the distance. So, yeah, I just plug my Samsung tablet into, well, I just draw on the screen of the Samsung tablet with the S Pen, and then just draw on here. It's so much easier. It's definitely easier hooking it up to here for streaming, because I don't even have. The reason I use the specific tablet is because it has really short input delay, a slippery top, and it's small. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know you could use tablets for. I guess it makes sense. It's just another input array, but that's cool. Foreshadow. Here's some of my arts. I'm drawing a lot of stuff right now for Art Fight, so I have been streaming it, and this is how I just plug the tablet in, and this is not for Art Fight. This is for the 4th of July. But yeah. I have to get a new case for this tablet because the little mechanism that like holds the pen in broke, and my pen just keeps falling out. I'm gonna lose it. I'm just not gonna be able to find it one day. You're really good, thank you. I'm okay. I'm not professional level but I have fun. And this is an event of Art Fight. It's definitely all about having fun. Also, what do you mean say you're not good at drawing? I'm checking out your deviant art. And oh yeah. Yeah, it's red, white, and blue. The red one with the arrows. What? I'm having a hard time comprehending. Sorry. That one that you're showing. Oh, the red one. Is it this one? Is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do okay with like chibis and stuff. Like, I'll send you on Discord my drawings. Okay. This one is actually another VTuber. Her name is Evichu. And she's doing Art Fight for the first time this year. So I sniped her. But yeah. I love doing chibis. Chibis are like just quick and easy. You know, you don't have to proportions make it easier because there's less body. You know, the head's the fun part to draw, so that takes up more of the image, and then a lesser amount of body parts, or all the other body parts to draw that I'm not good at. I see you. I think. Yeah. Oh, these are good. Oh my gosh, my thing is buffering. Latias. Not Latias, oh my gosh, I sound like such a fake fan. Lapras. I have Latias on the brain because of Mystery Dungeon. Lapras. But these are really good. Snail. But yeah, these are really good. I don't know what you're talking. You just draw like all freehand? Because that's actually really impressive. Oh my gosh, whoops. And this girl, whoever she is, these are cute. See anything? That's really neat. Yeah, when I say like I'm not a professional artist, it's just that I didn't study anatomy, you know, the correct way, and I still struggle with that. So the last 5 I sent is something my friend drew for a manga we're making together. Ah. Oh, that was the second. Oops. But yeah, these are really good. Who's this little orb guy with the crown? He's cute. Little bobble face. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm probably gonna have to go because I have to get dinner started. But it's been very nice chatting with you. Thank you for chatting with me. Okay. Little guy is an original character made by me. His name is Shiro. I don't know if that's a CH or SH. I'm gonna say Chiro. His name is Chiro. First he was just a character I made to play as in Dungeons and Dragons, but I kept developing him. Ooh! It's always cool when people have characters that they like to start out as a Dungeon and Dragon and they grow into something else. Next time you're around, I'll show you some of the music. Oh yeah, definitely. Also, what food are you gonna make? Roast beef. And probably also leftover ribs. It's gonna be double meat, because we have ribs from the barbecue. Which fine by me. Gotta get the protein. Yeah. There's not a lot of ribs, so... I want some. Sorry. There's barely enough ribs for like 2 people. That's why I have to feed 4 people. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their day. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.